Literally a spanking. Liverpool 4, Bournemouth 0. I can't believe I'm sitting here and having to praise my rivals. Yeah. Because in the comments yesterday, when I praised Arsenal for a similar thing, not really needing to get out of second gear, the comments were a bit harsh. But, look, no Trent Alexander-Arnold, no Salah, no Szoboszlai, no Endo, all these injuries, no Robbo. You can continue saying it over and over again, but they've shut me up, and I'm pretty sure they've shut you lot up as well. Look, they'll go for this title no matter what. We thought they would struggle. I thought they would struggle for some sort of creativity. And that second half shows why Liverpool are doing Liverpool things. Jurgen Klopp masterclass. Darwin Nunez on fire. I think he's a bit underrated personally. I think he's quite treated quite harshly, even by some of the fan base. And then we just got to talk about loads of different stuff. But Diogo Jota, the guy's inevitable, isn't he? Look, Bournemouth got peppered. The first half, you could say Bournemouth was slightly better. Should Clive have got a red card? Let me know in the comments. But before you do that, guys, look, a minute and 20 in, make sure you smash that like button. The like button is very, very important. The more likes, the better it is, the more it goes out there. Look, and also make sure you subscribe. But other than that, look, Liverpool the first half were flat, bland, pretty much not creating anything to really test Neto whatsoever in goal, nor really move in their back three of Mepham, Kelly, and I believe I can't remember what his name, Senesi. So, no, sorry, not him, the Italian guy, I believe it is, because of a Z. But not the point is, it was nothing there. But Liverpool do this thing where in the second half, they just come alive. And it's starting to get on my nerves, like I'm sitting there thinking, come on, Bournemouth, do me something. I don't want Liverpool winning, but I got to look at this from an objective point of watching this as a fan, right? And in the second half, I was thinking, you know what? Klopp's probably going to resurge these guys a little bit. He's going to make sure that they get on the front foot. And then before you know it, Nunez is a bit further out wide and tucking in really close to Jota. Just all of a sudden, a click of a fingers, Jota's pressing. Elliot is right. Elliot, now that guy, that's what you call, not the greatest performance in the world in terms of a 10 out of 10, but the basics were right. That guy was making sure Connor Bradley was getting all the support he needed. So, and you know what? It's good to see Connor Bradley, solid game. Got stuck in, really, really enjoyed the battle between him and Sinistera. And I thought maybe Sinistera could get a little bit better in, maybe due to experience, but he held his own tonight. And that man again, Konate, holding it down. Before I talk about any of the attackers, holding it down. That man is a beast. I once called this guy mid. I thought, oh, just a good player, nothing more. Proving me wrong right now. Whether this is a purple patch or this has always been his quality. The guy is absolutely immense form. One of the top centre-backs in the league currently. We can always mention Van Dijk, but that means Konate won't even get his flowers. If we keep going in the game, Diogo Jota comes up with the goods. Whatever happens from Darwin Nunez as well, coming up with the goods. Simple things over and over again. When it's like people don't learn. No Trent, right? No Salah, but they scored 4 goals. 4 goals and kept a clean sheet on top of that. Don't know what else you'd want from this team. It's like you can't knock it. It's a great display at the end of the day, and they're pushing for the league. Clearly, they don't want to go anywhere else of it. Yeah. And then you go look at towards other little things, midfield, McAllister getting stuck in. He played one absolutely amazing pass. I was just thinking, wow, these are on it today. And then before you know it, Cody Gakpo comes on, someone I've been really critical of. Then alongside comes with Gravenberch. And I thought, you know what? Gravenberch hasn't been great lately. Deserved a lot of criticisms, but he came on and he'd done the job. Did you get what I mean? It's like they just get the job done. And it's so frustrating as a rival. And I just got no bad words. If I'm going to start picking out performances, I don't think Diaz was the greatest. Doesn't really play on the right-hand side. Along more, Darwin Nunez wasn't really getting involved in the game. Before, Cody Gakpo, I thought was a bit of the link. He set up, I believe he got 2 assists today as well. So he got a brace of assists. And I thought he was pretty much the link man. The guy that really forced Alex Scott and obviously Cook to really push backwards. And they couldn't string passes together. But if you want to look at Bournemouth, don't say it's just Bournemouth. You have to credit Liverpool in all shapes, way, and forms. Just because Bournemouth in the last 5 games, now 6. But before this, in the last 5 games, they got 4 wins. They were the most on-form team. I was thinking this was going to be a draw written all over it. Again, proven wrong. And now, obviously, Liverpool got to go to Fulham, make sure they get over the line there. Then they also got Arsenal coming up very, very soon. And I'm pretty sure they got Chelsea and so forth coming up very, very soon. And before you know it, they'll have their creative sparks back. I just thought it was just a very, very solid display. They just looked at Arsenal and said, you know what, you can do 5, we can hold that, we can go away and do 4. So there you go. On top of that, Diogo Jota just gets on my nerves. It's just a fox in the box, Mr. Inevitable. Even when Salah and Mane before, I remember they going to AFCON, he was the guy that was sharp with the goods. The guy just doesn't stop. I think he right now he's Mr. Clinical. Whether you want to put praise towards Liverpool, they were very, very clinical, just like Arsenal yesterday. They absolutely limited the opposition team out of it. And it's just, I don't know what to really call at this moment of time. This is looking like KDB's back, Haaland and stuff like that. Edison back from an injury, John Stones. And you're thinking, yeah, you know what, this might be too much for Liverpool. But Liverpool always find a way to win. And that, and for some, it might be a breath of fresh air. But for me, it's like, have I not learned anything over the years? The last, you could say maybe 7 or 8. Yeah, Klopp masterclass that was. I really enjoyed it. And you know what I like about this performance that the most is that he got to bring on some youngsters. And who doesn't enjoy seeing English youth, like Clark getting some minutes, Ben Doak getting some minutes. I believe that was Ben Doak, right? And then obviously Connor Bradley, just a done and dusted job. Darwin Nunez, a lot of criticism, a lot of critics. He had before this, I think he had like 1 goal in 11 games, 10 games maybe. And now look, you can now say he's got 3 in his last 2. I think he scored 1 against Burnley. But, the show must go on. The show must go on. They must continue to prevail. And you know what? They've got a really hard game coming up at the Emirates. And if this ain't a result to go push towards Fulham, to push towards Arsenal at the Emirates, then I don't know what is. Because right now, Liverpool are the most on-form team. You could say that dodgy result at Tottenham is the reason why this stat even exists at this moment of time. It's just because, they got they're unbeaten in their last 15 Premier League games. Do you know how crazy that is? We talk about these winning runs that get you to the end of the league to make sure you win the league. These are the sort of runs we're talking about, And even before that, I think this is like, if you discount the Tottenham game, which you can't because it is still relevant, because I know it's VAR or not, but they would have been unbeaten in something like 30-odd games. I wish my team could do this. My team can't do any of that, But Klopp's getting the best out of his team, and kudos to him. And something I'm going to wish upon, hopefully the next team start dropping some points. Next week, Premier League is back officially, you could say. Well, not officially, FA Cup week after that. But it's something to really, really enjoy. And, keep striving, keep moving, and pray that, Liverpool actually get some losses. But one thing I wanna just pinpoint one thing. Yeah, this is how you get the best out of a team. I think if there's any sort of blueprint how you run a team, how you get the best out of a team in terms of manager, you can look at Pep, but this is Klopp, right? Klopp or Pep, showing levels to all different managers. This is how you do it year after year. You have a blip sometimes, but you keep prevailing. And you know what? Who knows what might happen this month? Might change, but 4-0. I hate those Reds. Keep moving. Make sure you smash a like button, and I'm going to keep hating away from the screen in a bit, guys. Subscribe.